Lonzo, you guys actually played very well until the last 5 minutes. What happened down the stretch?
Couldn't get stops, and then I was missing shots. So clean those two things up, we would have won.
You guys were behind the entire first half. Third quarter, you took it over. What allowed you to get back in it and take the lead in the third?
Just playing together and playing with energy. Every time we do that, put ourselves in a good position to, get the lead. And that's what we did tonight. And then, like you said, unfortunately, we couldn't hold the last 5 minutes.
You actually finished, I don't know if you looked, but you finished with a really good line, 15, 8, and 8. The one thing that, for whatever reason, didn't happen tonight was your three. You were 1 of 8 from 3. Did you like the looks you were getting or just struggle in the altitude, or what did you think about the threes?
I always like the looks I'm getting if I'm shooting them. So today, this wasn't falling. Next game Sunday.
Speaking of Sunday, you got a couple old friends coming back, and there's always a circus that follows LeBron. Does that feel like a regular game, or does it feel different?
Well, I was focused on this game right now, but now this one's over. Now we got to worry about that one. I never played LeBron in L.A., never played against JC and Larry other than practice, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
What, from your perspective, happened with Jamal Murray at the end of the game?
I don't know. I don't really worry about Jamal Murray now.
I thought Lopez, for the second consecutive game, on stretches, put the team on his back and just carried you guys. What did you think of the way he played?
He's an all-star. We told him, we get in the paint, not many people can guard you. So he's been making it a point to get in there, and it's been working for him and us.
You said Jamal was being disrespectful. Was that toward you or towards someone else?
Ain't nobody worried about him.
How much did the way the last game here ended when he dribbled around you, how much did that stick in your mind, or did your teammates talk about it coming into this game?
I remembered it. It's a punk move, but like I said, we're not going to get into it. Just let him do whatever he want to do.
Did you feel like there was more in that vein tonight?
I don't know. Like I said, he's going to do the circus stuff. I'm not really feeding into it.
Because you guys get another crack at him on Tuesday, and I'm sure most of you feel you should have won tonight, are you looking forward to the rematch?
I can't wait. We're ready to go.
Kyle, for the second game in a row, you guys had the lead with 4 minutes to go. What happened down the stretch?
We didn't get stops. We missed shots at the other end. We got a little bit stagnant and reluctant on that three-point shot. Pretty much the whole game we were at the rim and, kind of bit us in that last 5 minutes.
You guys did a good job. You were down at half. You did a good job in the third quarter of kind of taking over the game, both offensively and defensively. What changed? Anything?
Just defensively, we picked it up. We did a good job of, really, just being active, flying around, playing with energy. Anytime you do that, it's going to help you out. So,
you looked like your old self the other game. Tonight you had spurts of it. Looked like you guys, not just you, but everybody got a little tired down the stretch. Was that just because it was an up-and-down game, playing in altitude? What did you think?
I'm not really sure. I wasn't
played 40 minutes, too.
I wasn't too tired.
No, I didn't feel it.
No, I didn't feel it. So.
All right, so you guys are doing well in almost every area. You're just not closing. How do you learn to close?
We just got to keep doing a good job of getting stops and hitting shots.
So you think it's more defensive than offensive?
It's a little bit.
Luke thought that too.
It's a little, yeah, for sure, but it's a little both. We got to come down that offensive end and execute and, not shoot, quick, contested shot, one-on-one shots, move the ball and, try to get in that paint. And, that's our advantage. So.
For the second game in a row, I thought Lopez kind of put the team on his back and carried him for a while. What did you think of the way he played?
Did a good job. Pretty much all season, he's been a guy that's just, kind of stood around the three-point line. But past 2 games, kind of looked like, Brook from Brooklyn, getting in that paint, posting up. And, when he does that, he's one of the best basket bigs, in the league. So.
Sunday is LeBron's one game in Cleveland coming in. Does it feel like just a regular game to you, or do you see some of the circus that's around it?
Of course it's a circus, but it's a regular game. We got to lock in. They're going to come in hungry. JC, Larry, they're going to come in hungry. So, we just got to lock in and do what we got to do to, try to get another win and get back on the floor.
Brooke, down the stretch was a different 5 minutes than we saw the entire game. You guys did a great job in the third quarter kind of taking over the game. What happened in the last 5 minutes?
I don't think I was good enough defensively. They got a lot of good looks, and they converted. And then, it made it tough on us.
Second game in a row where you have basically been the catalyst offensively for the Lakers. Why do you think these last couple of games have gone so well for you on offense?
I think we've just been sharing the ball very well as a team, and we've all been very aggressive. Guys have been giving me great looks in positions where it's easy to just turn and put it in. We've been very unselfish, and that's when we're our best.
This is a weird loss, and it was this way when we played in Denver the last time too, in that you guys really played well, except for the last 5 minutes. How does a team learn how to close?
I think that's just going to come with experience for sure, But that being said, in the locker room, we don't feel that we need to learn to close or anything. We feel like we should have had that and gave it away. We're capable of winning those kinds of games right now, and we definitely should have done that tonight.
Right. Is Sunday just another game, or with Larry coming back, Jordan coming back, all the circus that goes with LeBron wherever he goes, does it feel different?
It'll be an exciting game. It'll be good to see him, and it'll be a great challenge for us.
All right, last thing, what have you taken anything? I noticed it in these last 2 games on offense. Not only are you scoring all the points, you're very efficient. You're shooting a very high percentage. Have you noticed anything in the past couple of games that you think you can take forward, not just for you, but for everybody?
I think we're just continuing to gel as a team. It takes teams longer sometimes than it does other teams, and we've continued to grow throughout the entire season. And I think the best part about us is we always play for each other night in and night out, and we want to see the best.
What did you see as the biggest difference down the stretch?
Our turnovers killed us tonight. We had 16 turnovers for 30 points against a good team, and our guys fought, gave ourselves chances, but you get 30 points away from turnovers on the road against a playoff caliber team. That's going to be a tough one to win.
What were you looking for lineup-wise, just between Brook and Julius and Kuz?
Guys that were going to get the job done, and we were going in the wrong direction, so we had to make another lineup change.
What specifically there? How were you going in the wrong direction? In what way?
We went from winning to losing quickly, so we had to make some changes.
It's the second time you're that game. The other game in Denver was a while ago. Anything consistent that you saw that typified a road loss when the other team makes a run late? Just so you were up with about 5 minutes left the last time you were here too.
Well, that's why we stress defense so much. To win in this league and to win consistently, you have to be able to get stops. In that game earlier in the season here, we couldn't get stops in the fourth. Tonight, we couldn't get stops in the fourth, and we lost both of them.
Was there something that was frustrating you on the court late? And it looked like you may have been having some words.
Well, yes, I was a little frustrated, yeah.
Anything?
A few things. A few different things had me very frustrated.
Things they were doing or things your team was doing?
Both.
What were the things they were doing that the Nuggets were doing that frustrated you?
I felt like for the second time we played here, Murray's been a little disrespectful at the end of a game.
Obviously, dribbling around Lonzo the first time, specifically tonight. What did you see?
Some trash talking towards our guys.
Was that going on throughout the game?
I don't know. I noticed it late.
Lou, what did you think was behind the turnovers? Was it sloppy? Is there some inconsistency with these guys? Have been played in groups? Was it a bunch of things together?
Go watch the tape because it shouldn't be the case. And we're going to have. I'm understanding we're going to have somewhat of a higher turnover number than I'd like because of how fast we want to play. But we weren't playing that fast, at least in the first half. We weren't pushing the ball nearly as much as we should have. But 16 for 30 that's not okay. But I got to watch the tape to see what was happening, why.
What's allowed Brook offensively to get just better looks or more opportunities inside these last 2 games?
Oh, he's done a really nice job of getting down there and demanding the ball. And when he's scoring, he has the skill set that he has. I think it gives his teammates a lot of confidence to keep wanting to go to him more and more down there, and he was very effective for us again.
There were times that Lonzo seemed to be everywhere. What did you make of his overall floor game?
It was good. A little up and down. I felt like he might have been tired a little bit tonight. But when he was flying around, he is a special basketball player. And the things he does, his anticipation, just the way he can get other people shots or some of those tip-ins. But we need to get we need to get that type of play throughout more of the game, which he normally does. So I don't know if the altitude affected him at all tonight. But when he was good, he was really good tonight.